Hello Virgos and welcome to Deku Tarot. Alrighty guys, I'm going to be doing your November 5th through the 11th weekly general and weekly love reading, okay? I'm going to be using my Bosch Tarot for your main spread here. And I haven't really decided what I want to use for my love spread yet. I think I might use my Hobbit deck for you guys. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling after this main spread here. I like to keep it fun. So, alrighty guys, if you guys haven't, go check out all your November monthly readings. Those are all up, so go check them out for your sun, moon, and rising and your Venus sign. Okay, check out the rest of your weeklies as well. Hit subscribe if you guys haven't, and if you hit that little bell, it'll notify you whenever I'm posting up any of my weeklies or my monthlies, etc. Okay. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Remember also, as we move into this reading, that this will not resonate with every single Virgo out there. It's just not possible. I'm picking up on the messages that are coming through. I'm not trying to exclude anyone or get it wrong, as some people say, or like, no, it's like this. Well, then it's probably not resonating with your energy, so don't get upset, okay? There's no point in that. Alrighty, guys. Also, if you are looking to book a private reading, all that information is right below this video in the description box, so check that out as well. Alright, beginning of the week for my lovely, lovely Virgos. And this new moon in Scorpio on the 7th is going to be highlighting your third house of thoughts, verbal expression, and immediate environment. So you're going to be like, have I been speaking up for myself? You're going to be, you know, readjusting your communication style about how you communicate with others, how you talk, maybe how you present yourself through your speech. Maybe you need a little bit more self-love involved in that speech as well, okay, guys? So don't be too hard on yourselves like Virgos tend to do. You guys are lovely, lovely, amazing creatures, and you need to find that self-love. I find that Virgos have a really hard time with that. Or at least all the Virgos in my life have always had trouble with that, and I always find it so sad because I think they're the most magical, incredible, hardworking people I've ever met, honestly. So again, maybe we'll be thinking about how we communicate with others and our communication styles, how we have been presenting ourselves through our speech with others. So anyways, beginning of the week for my Virgos. Ooh, why does this one want to come out so bad? Ooh, the Fool. Not a bad card to have come out. A new beginning, a new start here. We could feel, you know, that we're entering a new chapter of our lives. And as we move towards that Scorpio new moon, what else is coming out for my Virgos? Energy that will be prevalent this week. That will be made important challenges, positions, offers as we move towards that new moon in their general lives, career. For my Virgos. Ooh, we get the Knave of Pentacles. Maybe a new start. Maybe we are starting a new work venture. We're having a new work offer. Interesting, interesting. As we move into that new moon energy and beyond it, what is the new moon bringing forward for my Virgos? What is it bringing forward for my Virgos? In terms of general life and career, what is this? 8 of Wands. Ooh, communication, maybe more options, energy. Moving forward. Alright, as we move towards the end of the week, middle to the end of the week here, towards the end of the week for my Virgos, where will they be at? Situations, challenges, oppositions, offers. Where will they be at in terms of their general lives at the end of this week? Ooh, the King of Cups, maybe a water sign. Also, maybe some emotional fulfillment, feeling really steady emotionally, feeling really good about where we are, or a lot of love and affection for a situation. If we have a boss that is a water sign, this person can be very caring, very nurturing, you know, very, very good to us. Also, if we are involved in the psychic realm, or, you know, anything to do with healing, even if you're a doctor, it does feel like we're getting a lot of, maybe we're having a new work, not new work, what am I saying, a new job in terms of that, or that's going to give us a lot more opportunity, give us a lot more freedom, give us a lot more appreciation also from our boss. We could be feeling really, really really fulfilled by the end of this week, wherever we are. Okay, even in terms of work. Anyways, I'm going to read the descriptions for each of the cards just because I think the Hieronymus Bosch deck has some really different messages for each of their tarot cards that are very different from any other descriptions I've ever read, honestly. So, and I love the messages. I think that they are super on point, and they've been, I don't know, they're just, this November, their energy is just like November energy. And I think that the messages for November have been coming through so great with them. Okay, so the Fool. He who ventures into unknown lands, whether he be mad or wise. A question is the first step towards the answer. Unawareness. So we might be unaware of where we're going right now. Yet we need to step into it. We need to step into this new adventure. We need to just trust this. And Virgos, I know that's kind of hard for you guys to just be like, well, I don't know where this is going to take me. I need to know all the details because, you know, Virgos, you guys can be very detail oriented. But it seems like we're really accepting and coming into this new energy. We're just like, we're going into it. We're kind of letting, you know, we're letting our spirits guide us here. We're letting the universe kind of guide us through this, whatever this situation, whatever this energy is right now. And we're treating it like a new adventure. Like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I should be excited. And I'm going to be. Okay? That's really, really good energy. It really feels, you know, we're going forward. We're going to find an answer here. We're going to go forward and go on this new path. And I think it has to do with work, new opportunities at work. All right, so the Knave of Pentacles. Knave of Pentacles here. And I love the Knave of Pentacles in this deck. He's like almost better than the Knight of Pentacles. Resources. Create that which you do not have. Know how to abandon that which you have. So maybe we're, again, having a new job opportunity that is really exciting, something that holds a lot of promise. We might be afraid to drop the opportunities from the past, or, you know, whatever our past job was or situation was. We might have a little bit of trouble dropping that, but know when an opportunity is great and to grab it, okay, Virgos? And this seems like a really great opportunity in that you need to know to let go of the old one, let go of wherever you were before and move forward into this, okay? Then we have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is really, really great in this deck as well. The Fisherman, everything must be done at the right time and in the right way. Shouting does not bring results. So this is saying, you know, fishing takes time. It takes, you know, exactly the right timing. So yes, we're going to get that communication. We're going to move forward. But be aware that this situation that is growing here is going to take a little bit more time. It is going to give us a ton more opportunities, but, you know, trying to rush it forward, trying to make it happen right away isn't going to do that. So yes, Eight of Wands is great energy coming forward through this, but, you know, don't get carried away in that energy and assume that you have to start throwing these sticks around or, you know, jumping from here to there, jumping from, you know, one, you know, train of thought to another train of thought. You know, everything will be okay in due time. Again, you're an earth sign. Take it slow. And this energy, it could feel really hectic, really crazy, but don't try to rush things. Don't try to kind of, yeah, again, just don't try to rush through things. Don't try to force things into a timing that does not fit for it, if you really get what that means. Anyways, King of Chalices here at the end. King of Chalices. Where are the chalices? Experience. He who has experienced much has understood and is now able to share his experiences with others. So this is experience. This is going to be a very, I feel like this week we're going to gain a lot of experience with work. Either that or, you know, by the end of the week, we're going to be, you know, talking to somebody maybe, again, it doesn't have to be a male, but could be a boss, somebody that we look up to, somebody that is maybe in this field, somebody that is very nurturing, caring, maybe a very healing kind of presence or energy, maybe a father, maybe a brother, maybe a mother. I don't know, somebody that has a lot of experience and, you know, wisdom to offer with this situation, because we could be feeling very stressed. And somebody's being like, oh, I was there. Let me tell you, this might help you out a little bit or something like that. But, you know, this is somebody, you know, sharing their experience with you and having it kind of help and heal you within this situation. Help you with whatever your anxieties and stresses are. Or, you know, this Eight of Wands, like, scattered feeling here. Okay, so that feels like a really good week for you, Virgos. Okay, very good new energy here. All right, let's check out your love and relationships. And I'm going to use my Hobbit deck, actually, for you guys. If we are looking to book a private reading, remember, all that information is right below this video in my description box. So let's check out love and relationships at the beginning of the week for you guys as we move towards that new moon energy. Alrighty. Virgos at the beginning of the week for love and romance. Love and romance for my Virgos at the beginning of the week of November 5th through 11th, 2018. Where will they be at in terms of love and romance today? We're going to move towards the middle of the week, beginning to the middle. Ooh, Queen of Cups. We're going to have a water sign on the mind. Doesn't have to be a female, could also be a male, but this person is very loving, very open, maybe not, sorry, not open, very intuitive, Their heart is very open. Their heart is very nurturing, loving, caring. This person is also, you know, this is a very deep, loving person. Water signs love deep, and they're very emotional. There's a lot of emotional connection here, intuition involved. Again, there's that full moon. I do feel that's something to do with maybe the past Taurus full moon. If we had a situation with a water sign, this person is showing up again very strong. That, you know, maybe we've been opening our heart, or, you know, getting some sort of intuition in love and romance since that Taurus full moon. On a situation with maybe a water sign. I don't know. It could be something very watery and lovey. And if this is your energy, it feels like we're, you know, feeling really intuitive, really deep, almost very internalized. Alright, Six of Swords as we move towards the middle of the week here. Moving away from the negative past. Again, this is very healing energy. The Queen of Cups is also healing. Heart healing, healing in terms of love. We're leaving a negative past behind us here, Virgos. So whatever has happened, we would like to move away from whatever has hurt us in the past, whatever situations have maybe plagued us. Maybe it might be healing from really long-term, like, past pains, past heartbreaks. We want to leave the negative past behind and bring about healing here, though. As we move into that new moon energy and beyond, what is coming forward for my Virgos? For love and romance, what will happen this week in terms of love and romance around that new moon? What will it bring forward? The World, an ending of a chapter, the beginning of a new one. This is new energy coming in here. We're ending something. Something is coming to an end. So some of you guys could be healing and really truly leaving a situation. This could be that we are really moving on from a situation. We're really healing. We're putting something painful in the past behind us, and we're closing out a chapter. Some of you guys, it could be a breakup. Occasionally, I see the World as a breakup card, even though it's a good one, though. It's saying, you know, that there's a reason for this chapter to close. All things must, you know, come to their natural end eventually. But that doesn't mean that what we're coming into isn't amazing. What we're coming into is a world of opportunities. All right, end of the week for my Virgos. In terms of love and romance, where will they find themselves? What situations will they be in? Any important things coming forward here? We get the Nine of Cups reversed. And I would say that's a really awesome card, but it's reversed. And when it's reversed, it's saying that we have a lot of hopeful and wishful thinking that is not realistic. It might be that this chapter is closing and we don't want to face it, so we are kind of having this hopeful stuff kind of, we have this like energy of like, no, everything's going to be fine, everything's going to be great if I just ignore it long enough. You know, it'll be okay, everything's going to be fine kind of energy, but it's not. And whatever this is, these are false hopes, these are illusory hopes and desires here that don't really, these two just don't feel right together for me. These feel very strange together. Like this is saying heal and move on. This is saying move on, move away. Moving away even. Leaving a situation. Could also mean traveling. And some of you guys could even be like healing and doing a very healing thing where we're moving out on somebody. We're moving away. If we've experienced a breakup, we're moving away and we're experiencing this new you know, a world of opportunities, and yet I feel that very much that we're stuck almost in the nostalgia of it all. We're stuck contemplating how it was perfect and amazing and wonderful, and why didn't it work out, blah, 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 and I think they'll come back. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. This isn't for real. That's kind of the, you know, the message that I'm getting here, but this is not a healthy way to think. So maybe something that we hoped was going to be more than it was is actually coming to an end this week. I mean, it's not going to be for every single Virgo out there. I'm getting that message. Maybe it's only for one Virgo out there, but some of us are trying to heal from the past and put the past behind us, and yet we're still hoping that past is coming back. That's what I feel. But the World here is, it is beautiful energy, so be aware that just because this chapter is closing, you know, something more is coming in here. I'm going to pull a clarifier. Clarifiers around the new moon for you guys, actually. Six of Swords in the World. Clarify the messages that we're having here in terms of love and romance that are coming out with the Six of Swords in the World around this Scorpio new moon for my Virgos. Virgo is my moon sign, actually. Ooh, Three of Wands. Yeah, something is not, we're not looking forward in the way that we should be. It's like, again, I feel like we are not we are not learning from something from the past here. It's like intuition and something is trying to guide us, or maybe even a female in our life, or it doesn't have to be a female, but this is very feminine energy here. Maybe a couple, maybe a different couple is even trying to like help us. If we're in a relationship and it's clearly coming to an end, and we're ignoring it, it kind of feels like it's like they're saying, move on, go, move away from him, move in with us, or something like that, do something else. And you're like, no, I'm just gonna like, you know, I know this chapter is ending, but I'm just gonna keep sitting here and hoping that it's not. Or even if you do leave, you're going to be hoping that this person is coming back around. The Three of Wands is not seeing the future for what it is, not seeing, you know, what you want in the future here. And it's because we're stuck on something from the past. You know, when it's reversed, I always see the Three of Wands as like a reluctance to grow. It's a reluctance to experience something new, a reluctance to move on and, you know, into something new here. We have an intense reluctance here to leave the past behind, even though we're being pushed to heal and move on. This is beautiful energy that we're trying to be pushed into, and it's like you guys are like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, Six of Swords to the World. What's happening in that new moon? What is coming out on the new moon? What's coming out on the new moon here for my Virgos? Ten of Cups, love, a culmination of love. Tens are always, I always like it when nines are upright first before, and tens are great. Tens are great, but you know, with these cards, it feels like an ending. Sometimes tens are, again, culminations. They're ending of periods. This is the culmination of it all, so this is where it ends. You know, where do we go from here? If it's all culminated, you know, this is, you know, we're expressing love on this day. We're expressing something new, but again, we're refusing to experience. So anyway, we're refusing to move on. Where is it leading us with the World and the Nine of Cups reversed here? Is it taking my Virgos? The Hangman reverse. Yeah, we're not doing what is needed to be done here. And the Hangman reverse says we are not looking within. We are not looking within. We're ignoring the part of us that is telling us, you know, you need to look within right now. You need to experience this. You need to feel these feelings here. You know, it's really saying, I mean, with the Six of Swords and the Ten of Cups here, that we can move on. We're leaving the negative past behind. We need to leave the negative past behind if we want this love. But we also have to let this culmination be the culmination here. You know, it's, whatever this is, it feels like the ending. Ten in the world. It's an ending of a love situation. We're moving on. So this is an end. This is an end, guys. I really do think so for some of you. Again, this isn't going to resonate with every single one of you. Don't get mad at me. But yeah, this is, you know, we need to suggest like a retreat here as a way of dealing with these events. Whatever is going on here, you know, you need to, you know, enough time has been spent on regrets. And now the best policy is just to get away from everything bad to get to a better scenario. This may, again, involve letting go of a relationship that has become negative, or people that have become negative. We don't need this anymore because, you know, there is some sense of sadness and heartbreak here. This is over. You know, we're thinking of that love, but that's why we're refusing to move on, because there was once great love here. But this is the culmination. Whatever you have had experience, whatever you have experienced together is coming to an end. This no longer is going to serve you. It's not going to keep giving to you at this point. It is only going to keep hindering you from this world opportunity, because the Hangman reverse is saying, you know, even in the face of this new of this chapter ending, you know, the world is trying to give you more opportunities for growth, for happiness, to, you know, bring this in here, to bring in this happiness. It's just, you know, it's really, really beautiful. I mean, this is achievements and traveling, and one of the best possible cards you can get here. Just keep going. You can't look behind you. This is saying, you know, don't look back now. There's no going back now. There's no going back now. And the Hangman reverse here is telling me, you know, it's just being entrapped by others, falling excessively under their influence, you know, the danger of idealizing someone or something and being blind to the negative side or the faults of this situation. We're idealizing this. We're thinking about this situation, about the relationship, when in reality, you know, there's pain here, there's a need to move on. There's so much of, like, we're blocking out what the light is. We're blocking out the light. And, you know, we can be afraid of it for as long as, you know, as we want to, but eventually that tower will come in and destroy it if it's not working and it no longer serves us. The Hangman is, you know, we're being blind. We're blinding ourselves to the faults of this play, of whatever this is, and we're being blind to the fact that this is an end. You know, that really tough, you know? It's tough energy for you guys, I understand. But, you know, the Nine of Cups reversed, it's like we're causing resentment and envy. We're causing resentment here. We're causing frustration because we're so stuck on whatever this is, and we're stuck on, you know, having it be this certain way, and it's not anymore. We can stay in the closet about whatever this situation is and ignore it and pretend everything is hunky-dory, but it's not. We're ignoring. We're being blind by pretending everything is fine. It's not fine. Okay, Virgos, I'm sorry. That's such an intense reading for this week. Dang. Oh, my God. You guys, there's been a lot of intense readings this week, I swear. Anyways, let's get an oracle for you guys. Let's get an oracle. Advice for my Virgos this week. Advice for Virgos for November 5th through 11th, 2018. Give them some advice where they need to know what will help them this week. Advice for them for this week. In this situation, especially in this love situation. That feels dark. Show me some advice for my Virgos in this situation. Advice from Spirit for my Virgos. We get, ooh, Lady de los Muertos, acceptance and equality. I love her. Okay. Where is she? There she is. Okay. The Mexican culture has a long-standing history of laughing at death and seeing it as just another aspect of life. In some ways, death is the last taboo in many Western cultures. We tend to hide away our dying, and some of us may never even see the body of someone who has passed in our whole lives. But this was a much more common occurrence in the past. Acknowledging that death is a natural process that will enter everyone's life at some time, and perhaps until then, we can choose to be life-affirming, takes away much of that fear. Take a light approach to a situation initially, and it may work out better. If you are holding on to something that does not serve you any longer, in particular material things or relationships, simplify and let it go. Okay? So, if this is no longer working out for you, it feels like something is again coming to its natural end, and we must let it go. We must celebrate what was and not be stuck on that we can't, you know, move forward into, you know, this can't be forever. Whatever this is, it feels like there's an ending. There's a significant ending that is trying to come about in your life, and you are, you know, trying to ignore it or, you know, play it down. But the truth is, we have to, you know, laugh, let it go, smile, and remember the good times, and not get stuck up on them and assume that, you know, we can have that again with this person or this situation, because it is illusory right now. It's saying that, you know, we have to look at the writing on the wall and be adults about this, and, you know, let go no longer serves us when it is obvious that it is no longer serving us, okay? All right, Virgos, I hope that was helpful. Again, if you guys are looking to book a private reading, all the information is right below my video in the description box. Thank you guys so much. Also, if you, I am planning on doing a pick a card reading this next week. So let me know if you guys want like a love run, like how do they feel about me, where do I go from here type reading, or, you know, what's coming in for me. I want to do a nice, like a fun little reading for you guys next week, so let me know, okay? Thank you guys so much for all your support. Subscribe, comment, and share if you haven't. Thank you.